How are we doing, Panthers? Welcome back to the Coach's Show. I'm your host, Fletcher Newman, here with Coach Wendel coming off a homecoming and pink-out win at home against the Birdville Hawks. Coach, the team went into this game with a 2-week break due to the Wichita Falls Rider game being scratched on Friday the 17th due to a COVID cancellation and a bye week following that game. How did these circumstances affect how the team ran itself the past 2 weeks?
Well, we took a little bit of time off during bye week. We practiced 3 days and shortened practice up a little bit right after the Rider cancellation, and then we got back on schedule last week. And I thought the kids handled it really well and just showed up every day. And I think our play on Friday night showed that we were anxious and excited about playing, but I also think it showed that we made some drastic improvements in several areas that you hope to improve during non-district moving into district play. And I think that showed, and I was really proud of them.
And even after a 2-week break, the Panthers still continue to flip the switch with another 49-point game and the defense not allowing a score into the fourth quarter. What are your thoughts on your team's performance after such a long break?
Well, we started fast, and it just showed that our focus was great and our effort was really good. And those were the two areas that we focused on last week, focus and effort. And, the defense really showed up. Offense went down and methodically scored quick, and then the defense showed up. They got a fast break play on us, and then we had a goal line stand. I thought that set the tone for the whole first half. And then obviously Riley Angel's 3 interceptions made a big impact on the game and really put it out of reach for them. I think they're a better team than to be down by us by 35 in the first half, but when you turn the ball over, that stuff happens. But I thought we played well and came out excited and enthusiastic, and the effort was really good, and I'm just really proud of where our team is right now.
Now, offense continues to tear it up on the field this season. What do we have to do to continue this success through district?
I think just execute. Our quarterback's executing at a high level. He played really, really well Friday night. Ethan Hill played really well at fullback, and so we've got guys that we can throw it to out there. So I feel like we're mixing it up. Who's getting the ball? You can't just rely. You can't just depend on taking away the quarterback or fullback or the slots or the receivers. You have to play the whole field, and I think that's opening up more explosive plays for us than what we've had the last several years. So that's one thing. But anytime you rush for over 400 yards, your offensive line has played really, really well and at a high level, and I believe that they're playing good football.
Now, our defense isn't slacking either, with obviously Riley Angel with those 3 interceptions on Friday. What's been looking good from a defensive standpoint so far?
I think if we align right and then play our assignments right, then we've got a chance. We've got some fast guys back there in the secondary. We've got some guys that can pressure the quarterback with Caleb Tompkins and Jalen Palmer, and then Jacob Lindley up the middle has been a good fit for us. And we just got to keep getting better. And defense is a little bit different than offense. Defense has to adjust what the opponent is doing each week, and so it's different week to week. For instance, if we're playing a team like us, you've got to play a different style of defense than what if you play in a team like Colleyville Heritage. So the defense just has to game plan and watch a lot of video and know what their assignments and what they're supposed to do to take away what the opponent does best. Offense, we just want to keep doing what we do and get better at it each week.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the Birdville game.
Okay, start off with a big run by Diego Benson. Good execution on an option play to the left. We had great blocking right there by Marshall Hodges, and just take off right there by Diego going down the left side. Marshall Hodges got movement, and then Callahan Carpenter was the left tackle. And we've got, I think the next play is a midline option, a double option, where we had both slots. Darren Greason, who played a great game, insert, Diego insert and then Nick ran it right in for a touchdown. Good pass out here. Get the ball to Riley on the edge. Trying to spread the ball around, make him cover the entire field. Have a jet sweep right here with a good block by Jace, and who's with us today, and Brock Cavender pulling at guard, and then just Diego outrunning the entire defense. Dylan Lampkins is another explosive guy that we need to get the ball to on a misdirection play. Marshall Hodges, Jace Martin pull on that counter, and Dylan goes in virtually untouched. Have a forced fumble right here. Good hustle on the backside by Marcus McLemore getting on the ball, or Weiss Austin getting on the ball. They're going into score right here down in the red zone, and then Riley Angel with a big play for an interception, keeping them out of the end zone. I believe that one was right before half. Vincent Rabosi with an end-around run for, I believe, a touchdown.
Now let's look at some of the Friday night results of the other teams in our district.
Summit got demolished by Ennis. Ennis is a great team. I think Summit's a pretty good team. Colleyville Heritage beat Richland in overtime, high-scoring affair. Colleyville was down 14 points with 5 minutes left in the game and ended up coming back, tying it up, went into overtime and won. And you had Red Oak beating Mansfield Legacy on Legacy's homecoming game in Mansfield. And then finally Summit and Centennial did not play.
Now, as always, you brought a player here with you today. Coach, tell us a little who's here.
Just super proud of Jace Martin. He plays right tackle for us, and he's been in the program. He's just a program guy. He's just been with it and stayed with it, and just a great example of if you just stay with it from your freshman year, you lift weights, you do things you're asked to do. He played for us last year, and is just really shining this year and had his best game Friday night against Birdville. I think he'll continue to get bigger and better and stronger. But he's also a great student athlete. He's on the debate team. He's got a high GPA, just a tremendous Panther, and really proud of the man that he is and the leadership that he has. He's on our leadership council, and the role that he plays in investing in our program and making the high school a better place.
All right, let's visit with him. We have Jace Martin here with us. Jace, how did you get started in football?
Well, I actually got started in 7th grade, and I didn't start out too hot. I wasn't very good at football, but I just kept working at it and kept working hard to get better, and that helped me get where I am today.
How does it feel to get that first district win of the season?
It was really important to get that first district win because we always want to start out 1-0, get that leg up on everybody else, so it was really important for us to get that win.
What was it like playing in your last homecoming game?
It was kind of sad when it got canceled the first time, but I'm glad that we got another shot at it, and we came out and we played hard and we played passionate. And so, yeah, I'm really glad that we got a win, at least for our seniors, our last homecoming game.
Thanks, Jace. Coach, this week the Panthers are traveling to Colleyville to play the Panthers of Colleyville Heritage. What experience do you have with this new district opponent?
I haven't ever played Colleyville Heritage before. When I was in North Texas, I knew a little bit more about them, but they've got a new coach. He's coming in. He won a state championship at Manville several years ago, went to Syracuse University for a while, and is back. He got hired, I guess, late spring. So they've got a fantastic quarterback. Throws the ball all over the field, about as strong as arm as kids we'll see all year. Got 2 or 3 really good receivers that they throw it to. Probably going to throw it 60 or 70% of the time. Defense, they're pretty decent. They're picked to be first or second in our district, so it'll be a tall task. But believe in our guys. Believe that we're going to go out there and perform at a high level.
What are some adjustments that you're going to make coming out of last Thursday's game into this week?
Offensively, we just need to continue doing what we're doing. Defensively, we've got to prepare to cover the pass plays and know that they're going to extend plays and that he can throw it 60 or 70 yards, so that you cover things a little bit different than if they're short underneath passing game. But they like to throw it deep, and he can extend plays, and so we're going to have to stay with him a little bit. We have to contain the quarterback, but at the same time contain him, but we got to get him moving a little bit and make him a little bit uncomfortable.
What's been the theme that you've been pushing this week, and how will y'all show that on the field on Friday?
We just want to be passionate about playing football. We want to be relentless, and we want to be aggressive. We need to be relentless and aggressive in the way that we run to the football on defense, and we need to be relentless in the way that we block and carry the ball on offense.
Well, that wraps up this week's edition of the Coaches Show. Thanks to Coach Wendel and Jace Martin for being here with us today. This week we'll play at Mustang Panther Stadium versus Colleyville Heritage starting at 7 o'clock p.m. Be sure you order your tickets online, have a safe drive out there, and follow all COVID-19 protocols at the game. See you next week.